Hey everyone, it is Mona here at Craft Klatch. Today is Friday. That means it is another Coaster Friday. Today we are going to do another alcohol ink coaster. Somebody had suggested that this time I use a straw to blow the colors around, so I thought I would try that. I also had somebody else suggest a color combination, so I think I'll try two of them. So we'll give it a try and see what effects we get. I'm going to be using the fast curing resin again, the fast cast, and therefore I'm going to just use my pigment powder to color my molds. So all I do is brush it on, it sticks to it, and then I'll just put the excess in there, move it around. So it'll have a little tint of color when it comes out. Nothing crazy. I could paint the mold if I wanted to. This is just a really easy way to do it. I can add another color to it if I wanted to. In this case, I'll just do a little purple. So the fast curing resin gives me a very quick base to work with. You can use regular resin and just tint it white with whether it be pigment powder or a liquid pigment made for resin. You could do either one, but I just am using the fast cast because it is very quick for me to be able to show you how to do this. So I've mixed my resin and I'm going to just pour it right on into here. We are going to just let this sit and cure. It'll happen very quickly. It's already starting to get lighter here, and that just means it's curing. This is basically cured. I have my straw, and the first one we're going to do is the purple, green, blue, and white, because that was the request. And I'm going to start by putting some white down. Then we'll do some purple. And we'll do some green. And some blue. Now I'm going to just use my straw and start blowing it around. The white doesn't really want to blow around. The white dries extremely quickly. I'll just add stuff on top of the existing and then add a little white every once in a while and just start blowing on that right away. So on the second one, I'm just going to use blue, this Baja blue, this flamingo pink, and white. This one is drying. I kind of like the way it's starting to look, so we'll see how it ends up. Except for that spot is making me crazy. So I am going to put white on, put a little pink right on it. Got our Baja blue. This one's moving along pretty neat, so we'll keep trying this technique instead. Just put it right up against. I like this one better than this one because this is a little bit more blotchy. So I'm going to do a little bit of over, maybe more than a little. These two, the colors are pretty, but I've lost a lot of the green. And I probably am using too much alcohol ink overall, but I tend to get very into it. So this time, I'm going to use less alcohol ink, and I'm going to try to keep the colors separated. And I want the colors to blend, but I do want to keep them a little bit separated. So this one's a little bit brighter. You've got distinctive colors. You got some blending happening. I'm just going to leave it be, and it can continue to blend or do whatever it wants to do or doesn't want to do. But I'm just going to leave it be. These have dried. Now we can put the last coat of resin on there. So I'm going to take these out. And you can put it in while it's in there. But for those of you who don't like the ridges on the edges, take it out and do it this way instead. So I actually think they're all pretty, and they'll be that much prettier once they have the resin on there. So I'm going to mix 3 ounces of resin and put it onto the coasters. I have my resin all mixed, and now I'm going to just add it to the coasters. You want to go slow so you don't overflow anything. And you can help it to the edges if it doesn't seem to find its way there on its own. Then you want to take your lighter, pop the bubbles, and you want to come back a couple times to do that. Make sure all those bubbles get popped. And then you want to let it sit a minimum of 12 hours before you even handle them. The coasters have cured, and here are the first 2. This is the one that had a little bit of green in it, and I lost most of the green. Here's this one. They're still beautiful. I love the swirls. But this one definitely kept the colors separate, and it looks very tie-dye to me. But I really do love all of them, and I love the colors. So let me know what you think of these down in the comments below, and which one you like the best. This was the one that was blown, but then I threw stuff over it. This one was just the swirls, and this one was obviously the last one where I did fewer colors. I hope you guys like the alcohol ink coasters. I love playing with the alcohol inks and just watching them kind of blend and everything, and they never turn out how you think they're going to turn out. At least not for me. So thanks guys so much for watching. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing, and I will definitely see you next time. Remember, life is too short not to shimmer, so grab your glue gun and your glitter. Stay safe. Bye guys.